Those guys do a great job of running the option over there. Coach Paul Johnson is a great coach. They got great players, that fit that scheme of offense. They do a great job. And it's all about eyes and, playing responsibility football for 4 quarters.
Is your work this week getting ready for this game, is it almost important what you do in the film room as opposed to on the practice field, just because you have to know mentally what's going on?
Definitely, because they run so many things to the 3 technique side, 1 technique side. You just have to be prepared for, whichever way Josh Nesbitt decides to, run the football. You got to be ready. You got to know if that's 3 technique side or the 1 technique side. You got to know what type of runs are going to be ran to that particular side.
How much did you learn watching the ACC Championship game last year? I know you didn't get a lot of plays, but you said you were able to watch the action out on the field.
It's very fast. Like I said, they do a great job of executing. Those guys from Georgia Tech, they know that stuff inside out. And Coach Paul Johnson did a great job of, getting it still in those guys and what he wants, and it goes fast.
Can you compare it at all to the quarterback at Auburn kind of improvised did his own thing? I mean, they weren't really running the option like Tech does, but I mean, did that give you any preparation for the way you got to be good on the corner?
No, because Georgia Tech and Auburn are 2 different teams. Like you said, they don't run the option. Josh is under the center majority of the time, and Cameron Newton was taking a shotgun snap. So that's 2 different quarterbacks and 2 different offenses.
Is it almost like as man-to-man of a defense as you'll play all year because everyone has an assignment? I mean,
yeah, more so. Yeah, that'll be the most man-to-man game in the real play this year.
Of course, it's just to be disciplined with your assignments, and everybody keeps their own guy. That seems to be the most crucial thing that's hurt this team the last year or so.
Yeah, we've all seen it. Even when they haven't been playing Clemson, guys want discipline, they're going to gas you, and it's going to turn into a big play. And, those big plays tend to hurt you and hurt other teams as well.
Is it difficult to kind of stop whatever preparation you guys have been doing for 2 weeks and then to just get into something that you may not see again for another year or 2?
Yeah, all the stuff that we've been put in through fall camp is out the window for this week. We got it's a whole different thing for Georgia Tech. And, it's not as complex as our stuff as far as what we got, as far as what we got planned for them. But like you said, like we all know, you have to play assignment football and do your job.
Is that what you've heard from coaches? These past couple of days, assignment football, do your job, stay in here.
Assignment football, doing your job is something that, is around here all the time, regardless of who you're playing.
Yeah.
But,
what are they harping on more this week so far?
Nothing. Same thing.
Yeah.
You can't be overly aggressive against an option team, can you?
You need to play aggressive regardless of what whatever style offense you play. What do you mean by actually being aggressive?
In other words, blitzing, that kind of thing. Forcing the issue defensively.
There's certain situations where you probably can blitz this team, but you're not going to see a lot of blitzing because, like I said, we all know this is assignment football. Play your guy. If you got the pitchman, you got the pitchman. If you got the diamond, you got the diamond. If you got the quarterback, you got the quarterback. So you won't see a lot of blitzing.
Does that go against a lot of what you're taught as, what you've learned as a football player for the last 10 years or so? Because you're supposed to, here's the ball, and I got to go after the ball, and all of a sudden, you're just kind of like, okay, this guy doesn't have the ball, but I've got to stay with him.
In Georgia, it's a lot of teams that run the wing too. Not saying they run like Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
So, it's a lot of teams that I played in high school where we had to play, assignment football. Hey, Corico, you got the dive man, or somebody else on my team, you got this guy, stuff like that. So it's not as hard as it may seem to be, like, because you might say, well, guys haven't been doing that.
Right.
It's not that.
How much time did you guys spend on them in the preseason preparing for this kind of offense, and how do you just go back in the library and kind of dust off the plans essentially?
In the preseason, we worked on ourselves. We didn't really focus on a specific team. We worked on ourselves and things that we could, do, and things that we need to get better as a football team.
The importance of this game, they're all important from this point on. But you're coming off a win. Maybe the attitude is better this week because you got the losing streak down. But this is a huge game to try to get into the win column, isn't it?
Like you said, every game is a huge game to win. You probably say, well, you guys need to beat Georgia Tech because they beat y'all 2 times last year in the championship game as well. Well, that's everybody. We want to beat everybody, no matter who.